kind of new to this, so bear with me here. Alright. Okay. So whoever comes in, welcome. I'm up here for I want to try to be up here for an hour maybe. So yeah, I just woke up, ate some breakfast, put on my hoodie, my hat, wash my face, and that's it. And I'm here. Because I've been sitting with this information since this morning, or last night in my sleep. And I think it's just time for me to say, what I've been wanting to say in my sleep to hear. So bear with me, it'd be all over the place. If I look uncomfortable to you, you don't have to watch me, honestly. This channel isn't about beauty. Well, it is, but with inner beauty. So, anyway. I had a realization last night, or yesterday, all week really. And then I was crying yesterday, in the exact same spot that I am right now. And I'm like, dude, what took you so long to get here? I mean, everything has a time and a place for it to come. And I didn't realize how real this stuff was. And when y'all allowed me to get this tattoo of a phoenix, it proved to me that y'all knew me before I even knew myself. And I had to go back to certain parts of what I'd done in the ether and recollect everything and try to fix it up. Because what I tried to do was I tried to go to every matrix that I could possibly travel in and figure out their problems and figure out my problems here on Earth. And my problem is that I was fighting with myself the whole entire time. The reason why I was fighting with my family, my mother, and anybody around me is because I was fighting with myself. And then I finally got to an agreement with self. So me and self is about to do the work in order for me to stay up here. So I can practice what I preach and not just preach, I don't want to tell nobody what they should and shouldn't do. That's not what this platform is about. It's about me showing you my experience, me being vulnerable. I used to think that shit was not cool to be. I thought it was weak to be vulnerable, but really you thrive more when you're vulnerable, when you're in a weaker place or a weaker mindset, and you learn from it and you grow from it. Remind you, I am 27, born in 1995, and I look hella young. Yes, I know. That's how they made me here. Because, I don't know, I guess mortals, they have a younger face. They don't look their age. They never grow into their age, really. Yeah, it's a deep thing, but I might talk about that on the next video. Why you might tend to look younger than your age, or why you have an old soul. Yeah, I couldn't understand myself while I was fighting with self. This is the only way for me to communicate with you through this way. We can just talk face to face. It don't have to be this way. It can be on the phone, in person, or whatever. I don't mind. And I get what you done to me. It had to be done in order for me to shape up for my future. And I get it. And I'm not going against you. This is not a hate video. I'm not hating you. Actually, I am admiring you. And I I'm humbling myself and letting you know I thank you for what you've done to me. And I thank you for letting me go through these situations so I can thrive out of it. To be the person that I'm supposed to become. And it took me a while to get here. It may be late, but I'm here. I'm on time. Everything has its own time for its own reasons. And I'm starting to grasp that. And most people can't grasp what I grasp because they're probably having a hard time understanding what they're going through. And I'm like, bro, my situation could have been worse than what it is, but it's I gotta start giving myself credit and honor myself and saying thank you for trusting myself because I was not trusting myself. I told my brother yesterday, I don't trust nobody right now. But give me a minute, to put down this wall. I've been through way too fucking much to not be up here. I could have, I'm not even supposed to be here at all on Earth, period. They wanted me to off with myself for them. I'm like, nigga, I'm sorry, excuse my language. I'm like, dude, you need me. Why would I fucking do that? I've been through so much. Remind you, I'm 27 now. About to be 28 in May. Look how long it took me to get here. Look how long it took me to fucking understand where I'm supposed to be and who I'm supposed to become and who I am. I let these motherfuckers tell me who and what I am to be convenient for them. I'm not against my enemies. I'm actually here to help them. I'm not against none of y'all. Some of the shit that I was doing in the ether, I didn't fucking know. I didn't know I was doing it. Now I know that somebody was using me because they knew how powerful it was without trying to, or without telling me that I had those type of powers or have those gifts. So now all this shit is happening to them, but I'm not saying, oh, that's good because they deserve it. No, I'm going to help them and I'm going to heal them. Gods don't do that. They don't fucking destroy their enemies. They help rebuild their enemies. That's what the old gods had trouble with. That's why we're here now in this reincarnated life. And I feel like they reincarnated me into this life to get me to understand Mother because I wasn't understanding her then. So now I feel like they're gonna reincarnate me again to understand the Father, and then another reincarnation where it's both of them together, and I have to help both of them out, which I already tried to do, but then they got a divorce, so I couldn't do nothing about it. But in this life, at least I can help Mother and help her understand herself. Why you think we got 3 names for? Some of us might got more, because we can probably tap into different beings, different entities within them names. And I didn't know I was doing that. I didn't know I could until I tested out. These type of magic it can be dangerous, but then at the same time, it's not dangerous. Nothing that we do within the light or underneath the sun is not dangerous. It's there for a reason. Some things are meant to be evil, some things are meant to be good. That's just life. We can't always be scared of something that is evil. Go within it, then it won't be so evil. Be uncomfortable to get comfortable. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing you me exactly how I am. I like to wear fucking hoodies, hat. I like wearing pajamas. Like, this is me. I'm comfortable. Like, why I gotta be what everybody else want me to be? Why can't I be what I want for myself? I already live for y'all. I'm like not in that way, but like I already done that. And I'm only up here because of you. I'm doing this for you. Because you inspired me. And I'm so thankful for all the shit you done. Honestly. I'm not saying that to be cocky or like to be petty. I'm really humbling myself at this very moment. Giving credit to those who deserve credit. All of y'all, really. I'm not against nobody. Like, y'all knew me before I knew myself. Look how long it took me to get here. Damn. Like, the numbers and shit, the views and stuff, that will come later within time. But really, I wanna do it natural, like how y'all do. I wanna, like, I don't wanna have followers or none of that shit. Like, that's not important. It's just, I need ears. I need people who went through the same shit so that we can all come together in the ether to help those that are coming now and help the dead. The dead don't know who they are. Like, they don't. And they stuck. They can't move. They're like this, like looking at you. Their mouth is moving and their eyes are moving, yes. And they're being used too by the Father. But I'm starting to understand where the Father comes from. I'm like, dude, I get it. I'm gonna help you too. I'm gonna help all of you and myself. But I'm helping myself first. I'm putting myself before anything. So I need to do the work, and I'm gonna do the work. I'm starting it now. I started last week. It took me a minute, but I had too many distractions. I had too many people trying to take something from me that I couldn't understand yet myself. I'm like, how you gonna take something from me that I don't understand myself yet? The fuck I look like? Like, what I went through fucking shook me to the ground. It woke me up. Like, it woke me up. I was like, I'm never letting somebody use me like that ever again. Not even in the ether, not even here. So if you see me in the ether doing something, it's not against you. It's for you. It's not against myself either. Even though I do sabotage my own self in the ether, that's because I'm giving myself an own ego death. I'm getting rid of things that people thought that they knew me of, or that y'all thought y'all knew me of. I'm not just Venus. I'm more than that. I'm not just a phoenix. I'm way, way more than that. And for y'all to just like sit here and take my ideas, you can have them. I really don't care. I have millions and more I'd rather give out to people who can do them better than I can. Because, like, I still have doubts of who I am and what I am and what I'm about to become. And I'm about to get rid of that. That's why you see me in the ether floating. It's because I'm sitting still and I'm observing. I'm watching. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. I don't want to. That's not me. That used to be me. when I first was awoken. I was doing shit to y'all and myself. But it was for a better reason. And then when the Ohio thing happened, that shit woke me up. So it told me that it was real. The shit that I was doing. Like I said, I had no control over it at times. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at all. I didn't know who I was. I had bits and pieces, yes, but not full information. Because I wasn't trying to go within. I wasn't trying to go within Babylon. I didn't want to be in Val. And then now I'm starting to remember certain time periods that I did in Val. I had to, go through Atlantis. I had to go through the memories, and I kept seeing like two children that looked exactly like the children that I had in Atlantis. I kept seeing them all week this week. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I just saw the boy who looked exactly like my past life son with curly hair and everything. Same type of skin tone and everything. I was like, he was so adorable. I'm doing this for them in the future so when they arrive, they don't have to carry my burden, my trauma. They don't have to carry my judgment or what I done in ether. And I'm supposed to be up here back in April, but I decided to go now because something kept calling me to speak up now. Like, I'm not letting nobody stop me anymore. The fuck y'all stopping me for? What are y'all scared of for? Like, I am trapped in a little girl's body. What is y'all so afraid of? How powerful do you think I am? I don't even know yet. I just visualize. That's all I do. I just think in the ether. I listen in the ether. That's all I do. That's all I know how to do is do everything in the ether. Like, I'm not against y'all. I'm for y'all. I let y'all use me and kept quiet the whole time and watching the whole time because it made me feel like I was crazy to speak out because I tried to during school when I was in school. Boy, let me tell you that these people or these mundane, they have no idea how to grasp the information when it comes to them. Like, they really don't. Some of them, they get it. But most of them, they kind of are like us. I was bullied so bad about it. Like, it just shut me down forever. I was like, all right, I was shut down. Like, I'm slowly getting rid of these little fears and little doubts so I can come up here and be up here. I deserve to be up here just as much as you do. And if I didn't, I wouldn't have been, you would have just, you would have just done it already. So, there's a view. Literally. Holy shit. I do not like bugs. It's like staring at me. Try not to look at it. Give it a minute. Let it do what it does. It's not bothering me and I won't bother it. I just don't want to be stung. But I guess that's also a symbol to get stung. Y'all are funny. How the fuck you gonna know who I am before I knew myself and not tell me? I get it. I gotta go through shit. I just can't loop around it. I get it. I wasn't listening. I have ADHD and ADD. I have a learning disability. Yes. And I'm so embarrassed about it, but I'm not on any medication or anything because I'm actually training my own brain. I learn different from others. My pace ain't your pace. Learn that. I'm not you. Well, in a way, I am a reflection of you. You're a reflection of me, yes. And like I said, I am not against you. I am for you. Nor am I submitting to anybody. I became my Lilith and my Hecate. So now I gotta become, what they gave me, what my mother gave me, which is courage. And I'm starting to understand how to be courage. And I'm starting to understand why I have anxiety and depression, because it was in my name. It was in my middle name. So I was tapping into my second self and letting my second self learn from the light, because she a little bitch too sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still a little bitch here and there. But it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have emotions. Like, I was sitting here just walking around, just shutting it off. Like, I didn't want to feel nothing. And I think, like, last week, I think my heart chakra, like, literally opened up. So anything that I'm channeling today is coming from here, not what's in here. And then each time you kept coming to my dream through that portal, you will always wear a different suit, like a different color suit, to let me know that that's the chakras that you're, going into within myself. And I can show you, if I have my laptop out here, I will show you the type of suit you will wear. I was like, dude, it's the same suit on your fucking logo or on your picture on your website. Like, I'm like, that triggered the fuck out of me. That's why I kept following you. I was like, how did I find you? Or did you find me? Or I guess we found each other. The big ass, calm down. Chill. It likes your energy. Just calm down. Alright. So if I reset now and I'm in the ether, I'm just restarting everything. I'm gathering information that I missed, so I can help the next 20% that's coming, or the 20% who don't know who they are. And I'm sorry that it took me this fucking long. And again, I still have doubts, but I'm doing the work. I got Florida water on me. I got my candles. I got my crystals. I'm buying more crystals. I'm getting more tattoos on me to help me build up my encouragement, to help me activate my phoenix within me. And I did it for a reason, to let people take uh, what what was belonged to me, to show you that, like, this is who you really are. This is who they really are. This is what they do. They take and they don't give. And I'm the same way. I started to give more instead of just taking. Not just because, oh, I want it to happen. It's because they need it more than I do. I'm like, so if you have a problem with what I am saying or with what I am doing, just message me. Don't copyright my shit. It is so unnecessary. It's so petty to do that. Communicate. That's what we have problems with now, is God's communication. Our throat chakra is just, we're listening to what's in here and what we saw back then, instead of just going to that person. So if you're looking for forgiveness, I forgive you. I forgive myself. I honor you. I praise you. And I'm getting an altar of, for my male and my female altar. So And I will document those process as well. My journey of enlightenment. I was already enlightened. Like I don't like none of these terms that y'all be using. I'm like, bro, can y'all come up with something better? I'm like, no, it's much more than that. And I might not really be book smart on some of the shit y'all know. I'm going within. That's the thing. I'm going within and telling my experience. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up like the olden. Actually, that gotta be a whole ass series because there's more to it than what I said. Way more to it. Now that I'm putting like all the pieces together, like all of it. Yeah, I need to stay up here more. I'm trying to like figure out my whole schedule situation when I can come live, and like I said, I'm coming in as who I am, and I don't care what I look like anymore. My inner beauty is what should shine the most, not what I look like or not what I got on. Don't focus on what I got on. Listen to what the fuck I gotta say. I'm not gonna be a spiritual guru with all the fucking bracelets and oh look at my fucking altar, this and that, whoop de whoop. Like, no. Fuck. I hate saying that word. I'm gonna go kill him. He made me say whoop de whoop. No, I'm not gonna really kill him, but I'm like, bro, you put that in my head now. But yeah, come as you are. If you smoke, if you drink, pop pills, I don't give a fuck. Shit, I might do the same. And still be holy at the same time. I'm like, none of the shit that y'all do to yourself is not a sin. Yeah, it's unhealthy for your body, but that's how you're honoring yourself, really. That's how you showing appreciation to yourself by rewarding yourself. Like I'll reward myself with liquor and stuff. Be like, I'm glad I did. It's after I do a completion because I never really complete anything. And lately, I've been completing. I can't say that word. Completely shit. Whatever. But yeah, I've been finishing things that I started and coming out of it better. I'm starting to like when I'm arguing with my mother, I'm starting to say, okay, I understand, and I let her know that what I did wrong, or I let her know that oh, I'm sorry, I misheard you wrong, or something. Not everybody is always against you, and I'm not always against myself. I'm trying to better myself. Like I used to cut myself. I used to fucking take night cook with soda, try to pass myself out. I used to commit. I'm not gonna say the word. Um, yeah, I used to do a lot of harmful things. Like I took a bunch of drugs, not a lot, mostly pills. But now it's just weed, and I still drink here and there. So yeah, I've been through so much. Like it could have been worse, way fucking worse. And I'm just realizing that. And I know what I'm preparing for myself for in the future. So, and it's also for them, for my kids in the future, the same ones that's gonna be reincarnated. I keep thinking I found them already. Like I'll feel their energy here and there, and I'll see what they look like too. Like the universe is very funny. It will show you what you want to see. All you gotta do is say, "Oh, I want it." Everything I'm doing is always in the ether. Know that. Because apparently I'm always the vessel, the backbone of, what not to do and what to do. So I don't mind setting an example. You started that shit. I'm like, you cast me out. So I'm like, I got cast out by the father in that situation. And then I got cast out by the mother in this situation. But now I'm going back in and I'm understanding them both. And I'm also understanding my brother. You know who you are. I don't know if I should. I'm not going to even say your God name or your human name because then they're going to eventually know. Like I said, I'm not going against you. I'm working with you. I never went against anybody. I was just following orders, really. Literally, like I'm in the Order of Phoenix. That's what this. Hold on. Let me get a better. Like this tattoo. I literally got this like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, like in March, like in the beginning of March. Like I randomly woke up, said, "Oh, I want to go get a tattoo." And this is also in honor of my friend who's sick right now. So I'm not looking for sympathy. I don't need your sympathy. I got a wall up right now, but give me like 2 weeks. I'll change. I've been changing constantly for the past couple of months, like my looks and everything. I'm like, this is not my final form. So you might see that too, and it might scare some of y'all. And I'm sorry. I I shapeshift all the time. I'm I'm not always the same every day. Like I cut my hair. I got tattoo. Getting more tattoo. I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole sleeve. I think I'm gonna get another bird, but like on my thigh to match with this bird. And then I'm gonna get like 333 here and 369 going across somewhere on my back. And then I'm gonna get the olden tree on my neck somewhere. Yeah. It's all in time. It's all in time. Like I said, I'm coming in as I am. I'm comfortable like this. Like if I'm ugly, oh well. Let me be ugly. I like being ugly. Ugly becomes beautiful anyway. And like I said, you don't have to look at me. Just listen. I'm trying to save you from you. Like, don't be like me, bro. Damn. I want the next generation to be better. I don't want nobody to go through what I had to go through. It literally felt like I was being raped. I was in the ether for a while and I didn't know. Well, I did, but I didn't know how would you tell somebody because then that would have made you look crazy. Everybody coming up to me, like all the males coming up to me in the fucking ether, be like, "Oh, you're so beautiful, this and that. Oh, can I get with you?" And I'm like, y'all don't give me nothing in return, not even in the light. And I'm asking like simple little shit because in this world, I need a man to go through a gateway here, but in the ether, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. That's why some of y'all like try to sleep with me now. So y'all can go in the ether and travel and do whatever y'all want to do through me. No, access denied. And we all need to have a contract, not a contract or like an agreement of what we can and can't do in the ether to each other when it comes to me. So that way I don't step over somebody's boundaries. I'm not about to be like y'all and be petty. I'm about to bring something different to the table that y'all need to hear. It's not just about abundance. Well, it is abundance is not just money, and it's not just paper. It's not just digital money. It's about abundance up there or down there. I come from down there, so I come from below as above. And we need to start saying that as below and as below as above instead of as above below. Because how the fuck you come from below and not understand? I mean, how the fuck you come from above and not understand you're below first? Your light, the well within your darkness. And the fact that I'm a phoenix in a way, I sit in my ashes when I'm going through shit. Because I'm learning from my ashes. I'm learning from my pain. And ever since I got this tattoo, I can't feel shit. I can't feel nothing. Like, I'm on my period now, and I'm supposed to be in pain. And I started my period yesterday, and I didn't even feel that. Like, I felt like little cramps, but I didn't even feel the full effect of it. And it happened in the middle of my work when I was doing the truck. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like, how am I on my period? It's not even 30 days yet. I'm like, I'm kind of glad I'm on it, though. But yeah, I'm done to work. I got like a little crystal in me that I carry everywhere sometimes. It was on my necklace, but I think sometimes I distract people too much. Even when I don't want to be seen. Like I'll be in my hermit mode and my Hecate mode with my hoodie on, walking around like not yet, but all in time I'm gonna reveal myself. I'll reveal my beauty slowly. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty, yeah. Sure. Okay. I'm pretty, yes. Again, I'm still doubting. I'm getting rid of it. There's nothing wrong with me. Like, I like my style, the way I dress, and when I put on certain makeup, I'm actually accessing certain deities within me that I want to be for that day. Especially during work, like, they help me. Like, I don't want to be here. Can somebody else be here? And yeah, so everybody knows how to do everything. Except for my middle self, except for Michelle. She needs, Lord have mercy. Michelle, she has ADHD. And I'm like, I'm trying to help her. It's literally like almost split personality disorder, almost, in a way. She's not grasping the idea that what we're doing here is for her. And that's who I saw my future self really, is her. But she was like, that within itself, I might talk on a video, but I'm going to talk a little bit live here. Like, I had a vision of my future self, like having a motorcycle, short hair, tattoo, guns in her house. And I'm like, why does she have so much guns in her house? Like, she literally has a case of guns, and she lived in an apartment, which I did for myself now. And I'm about to do it again. And I'm like, whoa, this is way too weird. And I think I met her soulmate. I think. I think. That's still questionable. He ain't even hit me up yet, which is okay. After I left. But, anyway. Like, all my future self from, like, even my past and present self, they all sometimes come together and they would send messages to me. And sometimes I let shit fly over my head. I'm sorry that I don't fucking listen. Again, it is Michelle. She is not grasping information. I don't understand why she can't grasp it. Like me, I'm speaking through the heart, so I'm going to remember what I said. And I don't know, it's something about the brain. Since it was a sperm and it had a tail, the tail got cut off. Now I'm rebuilding my tail. I'm rebuilding my spine back up. And she's having a hard time understanding. Like, she's always questioning why this is happening. Or I'm like, just let it be, girl. You know what you did? We was all trying to get to the center. And then somehow you fucked it up. I'm like, shit. We were so fucking close. But yet we're so fucking far. I'm like, I can almost literally taste the shit. Like, shit kind of tastes like Hennessy. If you don't like Hennessy, if you don't like Hennessy, it's yeah, that's okay. Not a lot of people like what I like, or actually, it tastes like Crown. Since I'm always drinking Crown, I'm always heading up to my Crown chakra to up here. I'm always constantly drinking Crown, specifically alcohol. When I want to activate a certain memory, I drink that Pacific apple drink, that apple Crown drink, and it's the green one. But yeah, if you like today's live, give it a like, comment. All that shit will come later. I'm not even worrying about it right now. I'm just worrying about getting this information out. But yeah, I'm so sorry it took me so long to get here, and I'm keeping this up. I'm not gonna really replay back my videos until later on in life. And I'm trying to be careful what I say now so that my channel doesn't get struck in the future. Because I know YouTube is not gonna really be here anymore when the currency, something is going on. They trying to reset the whole system and they not doing it correctly. Now I gotta tell them how to fucking do it. Which I did. They didn't listen. I'm like, it's just that simple. It's not hard. Y'all just making it harder for yourself. Y'all end up fucking yourselves over. But yeah. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.